Hello everybody. Welcome to this hands-on exercise to learn how to create a Hello World smart contract in Solidity. We will cover the essential steps to write, compile, and understand usage of a smart contract. Let's dive into this. Before starting with the steps, let's check the lab objective. As we are already aware, the lab objective is to write Hello World smart contract in Solidity and compile it with solc compiler. Moving to the steps. Step 1 is to create a new file with name helloworld.sol. As you might have guessed, the file extension .sol is used for Solidity files. Just like we use .cpp extension for C file, we use .sol for Solidity file. The next step is to define the license for smart contract code. We can select any license from multiple options like MIT, Apache, LGPL, and LGPL, etc. In this case, we are selecting MIT. So to do this, we will switch to VS Code tab in the interface. The VS Code interface is loading, so let's wait for a while. Yeah, now let's create a file named helloworld.sol. Now in the first line of this file, define the license. There are various types of license we can see in the manual. Okay. So let's copy and paste the license line. We're using MIT in this, but you can use other if you like. Now, we need to specify the version of Solidity programming language to be used for this contract code. For this code, we are using Solidity 0.8.0 or newer. This is the code for writing it. Let's paste it. Okay, yeah, our version is defined. Now, the next step is begin the definition of a new contract called Hello World. So we'll start our contract definition from here. We have started our contract definition. Our contract name is Hello World. Let's define a function called, say, Hello World. The function is public, which means it can be called by anyone. It's marked pure, which means it does not modify the state of the contract. This function returns a string. So first we will see what function declaration look like, and then we'll explain it point by point. Let's paste this code. Okay, so this is function declaration. The function name is say hello world. Then comes the public keyword. It is marked pure, which means it does not modify the state of the contract. Lastly, it returns a string value which is specified as memory to indicate that this string is not stored permanently on the blockchain. So this is my function declaration. Now, let's move to the sixth step. In the sixth step, we will just return a simple hello world, because we are just creating a sample function to see how this language works. Now, we have returned hello world. We are returning the string, so we are writing hello world. You can write anything. You can expand it. Like, hello world, this is my first program, or you can write anything. So I have written this. Now, let's close this function first, then close the contract so you are done. This is your first program in Solidity. So now open to terminal and navigate to directory where you have saved the helloworld.sol file. We'll open the terminal. Make sure you use VS Code terminal, it will be better. Now we have helloworld.sol file in workspace directory, so we don't have to move to another directory for deploy. For the deployment, generally two things are required: bytecode and ABI. ABI is application binary interface, which is required to call this smart contract. Bytecode is the low-level code that actually runs on EVM. Run solc command to generate the bytecode. We have to run this command to generate the bytecode, which is essential for deployment. So let's run this command. Okay, so we have successfully got our bytecode. Now, let's move to step number 12. As mentioned before, ABI is a bridge between application and the smart contract for interaction. So ABI is a key for interaction between smart contract and application. So run solc command to generate ABI. ABI is generated. You can see it is in JSON form input and name output, and everything is here. This is all we had planned for this video. Feel free to create more complicated contacts and interact with them. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!